Dr. Nicholas Brathwaite says the companies Grenada attract to invest are not coming because they think the nation has the best-in-class human capital. Dr. Brathwaite says instead these companies bring their own managers and head chefs while hiring Grenadians as lower-level workers. He believes that the system should be tailor-made to suit the industries we promote as the drivers for the economy.
We have to develop the talent so that one of the reasons people are coming to Grenada is because of the talent we have. That's why I mentioned that our greatest asset is our human capital, our people, but that asset has been a declining asset over the last few years because we haven't really invested in the development of the talent. You know, if for example, services is our biggest industry and 77% of GDP, there should be huge programs everywhere for improving customer service.
Grenadians, he says, should not be limited to being laborers or helpers. Thus, human capital development must be the forefront. Another method he highlights for boosting human capital is the reverse of the brain drain, which has been ongoing for decades.
I also think if we could attract Grenadians in the diaspora to come back and become managers, then we'll have local people who would have a vested interest in also developing the local people underneath them. But oftentimes when you have non-locals in key jobs, they may not everyone, I don't want to generalize too much, but they may not have the same, commitment to developing the talent underneath them as a local person may have.
Meanwhile, social activist Brian Grimes, adding his voice to the conversation, believes lip service has been given to the issue of minimum wage by government, while the trade union movement has made no concerted effort to change the standard of living for workers. Noting continued increases in inflation, taxes, and the cost of living, Grimes says salaries to match are non-existent.
It means basically that year by year, the people and the workers in this country are delving further and further into poverty because there is not an escape clause where they can have an increase in salary to counter the increase in taxation or the increase in goods and services within our country. I would like to appeal to my dear friends within the trade union movement and the trade union council in particular, to make a concerted and aggressive move to speak to those in authority to address the minimum wage issue in this country.
He says, according to his understanding, minimum wage should be addressed every 3 years. Minimum wage was last adjusted holistically in 2001 under SRO 30. Grimes also believes there is a systematic sabotage of our people to keep them poor. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.